under, which is a better thing for him to do, really. Okay, reaching over is a mistake. He reaches under. I'm going to collect that sleeve and pull him in. Okay, once I'm here, I'm going to slam my hand over his back and get hold of his belt. If the belts come loose, I probably wouldn't do this throw. But you can grab the lat sometimes, or part of the gi here. You can grab it into the armpit, and the throw will work. Okay, but there are better options. I'd come to here, and I probably wouldn't do the throw I'm going to show you. I'd probably just move behind him, take his back, and either valley drop or stick on his face. Okay, but from here, he's reach under, pull him down, step in, collapse on this arm, and getting hold of the belt. Now we're going to go Sumi Gaeshi, and this is unstoppable. I'll be honest, it sounds really arrogant of me. I back myself to throw anyone once I get to here. Not because I'm really good, but because the throw is really, really powerful. Okay, to the point where I'll tell you what I'm going to do to you, and I'll say try and defend it, and then I'll just jump you through the air. Okay, so from here, a normal Sumi Gaeshi looks like this. Here's the grips. We'll do some different grips here, but it generally looks like this. You pull the head down. Can you put your feet square for me, just for demonstration purposes? I sit in and I cross, like a butterfly, but cross gripped here on the foot. Sit through the legs here, and then they throw them over the head. Okay? In reality, they base out and they squash you. But with this modified grip, here, he's reached under. Good, I've collected it. I'm going to collapse that arm now. If he tries to stiff arm me, he physically can't. Here. Slap onto this belt. And once you get here, it's a done deal because he's got no stabilizer now. I'm going to throw him over this shoulder, and his arm's trapped. I'm going to step around the front to here, and sit under him. I'm going to shoot my bum under, cross grip here, and throw him over my shoulder. Okay? When you throw them, open your hand. One, they get a fist in their back otherwise, it's not nice. And two, you get a back on your fist, which isn't nice. Okay? So open your hand. Okay. So again, we're here. This time we reach under. We collect. Here, just like last time, we collect it. We're going to pull in and snatch a belt grip. Or tip, anytime you grab a belt, it's always a good idea to grab up the gi as well, because sometimes the belt slips or comes loose. Right, grab a bit of the gi as well. Here, I'm going to step around the front and drop under with my foot. I'll lift my hand out. Okay, I think this is a better throw, to be honest. The Yoko-gake, I've absolutely hit on black belts in judo competitions. Yeah. This is a kind of it's done, it's over. I've got my grips. Okay. I'm going to Sumi Gaeshi you on 3. 1, 2, 3. Try to stop me. Okay, this is really powerful. So I grip. He reaches under, which is a better strategy for him. I collect, pull him down, and go for the belt. I've always got the option to step behind him instead, body lock him and trip him on his face. And it's worth noting, in Jiu Jitsu, we're allowed to do this. And if you get here, and this is what I recommend you do, if you get a body lock from behind, trip him on his face, drag him to the floor. You can't do that in judo, but you can in Jiu Jitsu, and I use it all the time. Okay? But, here, pull him down, get to here, I don't need to try and get behind him. The throw's done. I'm going to step round him to here, so I'm in front of him. I'm going to sit in underneath him, and I'm going to put my bum between his feet. Is that okay? So what I'm doing is I'm doing this. I'm getting a wide step and a pull. So I'm building a massive amount of momentum. So even if she didn't go flat to her back, which she did avoid really nicely, I'll do it slowly now. I went here to build momentum. And she still went here, tried to turn back in, but it was too late. I had too much momentum. I'd already had it down to the ground. My follow off on top. Okay, by the step and pull. Here, to get going. It is a massive amount of momentum. It makes it unstoppable.